Good morning here, Neil with the Outlet Radio Show, and under the umbrella of our new station. It's going to be called the 831. This is one of the first interviews we're going to be doing under the 831. I'm here with Capitola Council Member Mr. Gerry Jensen, and we're going to shed a positive light on Capitola. Let me repeat that again, and in bold letters, positive. We're going to talk about the positive things that are happening in Capitola. There's always something going on in that town, always, and that sheds a wonderful light on the town. But sometimes in the background there's some negative stuff which we don't want to talk about. Not necessary. Not interested. Don't want it. This is a positive conversation about Capitola, and this morning here with my good friend, Mr. Gerry Jensen.
Hey, thank you so much, Neil. Really appreciate the opportunity to come out and highlight, what the good things are going on in Capitola. It's amazing. Coming up, through the balance of this year, we got 3 real and big important things going on with the city, and there's going to be some community meetings about which I really wanted to highlight today with you. One is the 41st Avenue. We all know that there's a corridor over there that has some unsafe conditions. The city has worked with a consultant and worked on a new multimodal approach to how to make 41st safer and a better place. Also, they're going to be going over the mall rezoning and the changes that are happening at the mall. And so there's some movement on the mall, and that meeting is going to be held on October 8th at 6 o'clock at New Brighton Middle School.
Okay, anybody can attend?
Anybody can attend.
Okay.
All the council members will be there, if they want to be in attendance. But it's really going to be reach out to the community and hearing what we can do to provide a safer community and what the mall could look like in the future. Next thing is, we all know that really important is economic development. We're really proud of the steps our city's taken. On October 23rd at 6 o'clock at City Hall, we have an economic focus at a city council meeting. We provided the chamber, the BIA, and also Visit Santa Cruz to come highlight the great things that they're all doing and what can we do to all help develop and improve our economic development, because we all know that that's really what drives the city. And the last one that's really near and dear to all our hearts and kind of builds on to the storms that we went through with the wharf is the wharf is going to be the city's going to be revealing some wharf plans on November 13th at 6 o'clock at City Hall during a chamber meeting, and kind of showing what the community came together and the ideas that they have, and kind of sharing those.
Okay. So if you want to get involved in what's going on in the wharf, the future of the wharf, attend that meeting.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
And then Neil, some great things.
I know you got a lot of stuff. You're saving the best for last.
I am, absolutely. We should highlight the things that have been positive going on in Capitola. Yeah. Last weekend was amazing. The beach festival. Lots of volunteers came out to support that. Hats off to Mary Beth Cahalan, Joe Paladrani, Mara Paladrani, also Dave Payton ran an amazing event there. First annual drone show that was well received by the community. I think the attendance was probably the highlight and the biggest attendance that you've seen ever since the Begonia Festival left us, and just an amazing event. And
was it at night?
It was all during the day, Saturday and all day Sunday. We had the lighted boat parade on Saturday, and then the drone show Saturday night, and just what a community event. Was just amazing.
Yeah.
And the other thing,
and they had the fishing thing. You were involved in the. I want to can you mention that you were involved in the fishing? Is it regatta? What do they call it?
Fishing derby.
A fishing derby is the word.
It's the biggest fishing derby in Capitola. Yeah. Of course, it's the only one. But you talk about driving the point home about community. We had kids from the age of 4. We had young adults there.
Yeah.
The highlight was a young lady, 18 years old, won the biggest fish, and then we had a little guy named Tucker who caught the most fish. I think his fish ranged from 0.08 ounces, and he caught, I think it was a total of 38 fish. It was all what it's all about, community and community focus, a little fishing.
Was it raising money for anything? Is that
no? Everything was completely free.
Okay.
The whole thing. It was all sponsored by some amazing businesses that donated money to make it all happen.
Okay. What else we got?
So coming up on the 12th of October here, we have the Monte fireworks show that's highlighted every year. Appreciate what the Monte Foundation does.
That's not just a firework. It's a major firework.
Fireworks show.
Yeah.
It's a Sunday, like I said, October 12th. Monte Foundation does amazing things for Capitola. They donate a lot of money for special projects, and just another thing that brings our community together and kind of closes down the summer.
Yeah.
Then we get into the holidays, right? We on October 26th at 2 o'clock, which is a Sunday. We have the chamber sponsored Halloween parade for all the kids. Police department's involved, fire department drives through town. Really starts to kick off the holiday season, which is a fun thing to see. All these little kids and all the parents even dress up. To be just an amazing thing to highlight community come together in Capitola. Then we get into the holidays. Right after Thanksgiving on the Saturday, November 29th.
What's going on that day?
We have Surfing Santa.
Oh, Surfing Santa.
Surfing Santa comes in. Every kid will have a chance to come sit on Santa's lap. Really touching on how that kind of.
That's been going on for a long time. It's been Surfing Santa's been going for years.
Surfing Santa's been coming on for years. Kids, there'll be a line of kids all the way down the thing, and Santa will sit there for a couple hours and talk to every kid about what it's like to have the holiday spirit. Also, the BIA sponsoring this year.
BIA's Business
Improvement Association down in the village. On December 6th, they're going to be having a Christmas tree palm tree lighting ceremony where they're going to be coming together. Santa's going to be in attendance there. Not sure who Santa's going to be this year, Neil, but he might look familiar. Coming together, they're looking at maybe singing some kind of Christmas carols and kicking off the thing. Also, stores will be staying open late that night to stimulate some business and have everybody support our local merchants.
Okay, that's a good. That's excellent.
Yeah, and then Neil, we have this Random Acts of Capitola Kindness that was a nonprofit that I came together with a couple of people in our community. We have a board now. We're a 501c3.
Yeah.
We appreciate this year some of our projects that we work on. We highlight that we're able to help people. Some these people were in definite need. I appreciate you and TC's involvement with the Felder family whose house caught on fire last year around the holidays.
And Merch for Socks. Merch for Socks came through. Cindy from Merch for Socks donated a bunch of socks, if I remember.
A bunch of socks. We had TC, we had you, we donated money, gift cards, community rallies around these sorts of things. When something tragic happens, everybody's our neighbor. We also had a family who young child was struck with
cancer,
a tumor, in their and brain tumor.
Yeah.
They're dealing with it right now. We came together, passed the hat, raised a large chunk of money to help support some of their medical needs.
Wonderful.
And just to help the family.
Yeah. Wonderful.
We help seniors. We work at the senior center. Sometimes the city approaches us on projects, and they come to us and say, we don't have the funding. Can you help with labor? And what RAC stands for is Random Acts of Capitola Kindness.
Yeah.
And, like I said, we're a nonprofit. We are going to be having our third annual holiday event this year. And one of our biggest sponsors that we give back to is Jacob's Heart, which is an absolutely amazing program on how they support people in our community that are in need, that are dealing with cancer and stuff.
That's
and,
right.
Neil, those are the things that are going on at Capitola that sometimes take a back seat and need to be highlighted. There's amazing things going on, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
How long have you been council member for now? Since it's been 6 months. Is it?
So it'll be in the year. It'll be
a
year November.
What is the most positive thing that you've been involved with since you've been a council member?
Seeing how the community is coming together and wants to unite around positivity.
Okay.
Positivity is going to be I think a thing that we need to. These are some trying times that are going on in our country.
Yeah.
And when you get down to the real issues, it's about what you can do for your neighbor and how you can support them.
Yeah.
And caring. And so I'm glad to be a part of that. Also using my position on council to be able to have a voice for that and shed those positive things that are going on in our community.
Awesome.
And it's not just about Capitola. We talked about our neighbors here in Live Oak, our whole county. All these events that I named, these are open to the whole entire county.
Yeah.
And so we want to highlight that leadership in Capitola and positivity.
Jerry, thanks, buddy.
Hey, Neil, I appreciate
you came with notes, and you guys, you're gonna be busy. You're gonna be busy for a few months.
Yeah, I have my notes here because there's so many great things going on.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess up on those dates.
Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it. And Capitola City Council, it's open to anybody. Can come to any meeting.
Any meetings.
You can email. You can probably on Facebook, probably social media.
Meetings, public comment. Please come. We'd love to hear from you.
And make your comments positive if you can. Everyone needs. We need that more than ever right now with what's going on with our country. So. Please try and keep it positive and go visit Capitola, one of the most beautiful little towns in the state of California, in fact across the country. It's gorgeous there.
Hey Neil, thank you so much, really appreciate it.
You're welcome, bud.